What the fuck is up? So I thought this was pretty cool. Really irrelevant, but I don't know. I feel like making a video about it. So last night we had a nasty storm and into the morning. I think they were saying it was like 50 or 60 mile an hour winds, which is ridiculous. And of course, the neighborhood I live in is like a fucking tree sanctuary. Like there's some agreement or something that they weren't gonna chop down all the trees, and that they were gonna keep most of the trees up, you know, minus the ones that are like touching the house or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like common sense, you know, cut down trees, whatever. But so I'm asleep, you know, in the morning. I don't know, it was like 7, 8 o'clock, I guess, maybe 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. And as I'm sleeping, the wind is pushing trees over, and they're falling and hitting the ground. They're making, you know, some scary ass noises. It sounds like the house about to fall apart. And as I'm dreaming that there was this bridge full of people on top and full of people on the bottom, like in cars and I don't know, whatever else. And I guess we were in line to go through it, but it was so many people, it was taking forever. And all of a sudden, I guess when the tree hit in this reality and my dream reality, the bridge collapsed on everything. It was terrifying. The scariest shit, because it's just like, it's crazy how hearing a sound in the physical world will alter whatever you're doing in the other world, and how the synchronicity of it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the thud happened, and so the bridge came down, and it made it sound like I heard the bridge collapse instead of hearing the tree fall. And I don't know, I just thought that was wild how that works. Like the timing of my dream exactly with this random tree that was going to fall that I had no clue about. You know what I'm saying? I was asleep. But it's cool how that shit works. I'd really like to understand how that works, you know, as far as, you know, the correlation of them being connected in some way. You know, or maybe since dreams are abstract, and, you know, you could be doing one thing 1 second, and then literally a millisecond later you're somewhere completely different, you know, instead of having to travel there and take time in the physical world. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. But I just thought it was fucking wild. And then another weird thing was, you know, bitch, I don't even got no stop sign. But so then right after that, I feel like I'm in some hospital, and some lady who obviously was evil, and I could feel she was evil, she tried to throw this like shackle thing on me, but it was like she could throw the shackle to try to go around my neck, but it was some type of like mechanical device, because it was like chasing me. It was fucking weird as shit. And I don't know why I'm telling you all this, really fucking irrelevant, but some people like to listen to me talk and like what I think and how I think, so I just fucking do it. Yeah, so this fucking shackle thing's like chasing me all around fucking this hospital. It was just weird as shit, because I was just at a bridge, it collapsed, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm in a hospital. I don't know. It's weird as shit. But it's cool how that works. And of course I wake up, you know, and then the night before that, I don't know, I'm supposed to meet this girl who's my girlfriend or my wife or something like that. Just, you know, brown hair, like tan skin, she's fucking gorgeous, and not even sure who the fuck she is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a good sign that somebody's in the making, or I'm gonna cross paths with somebody, or maybe I already have. Who knows? But yeah. So I'm like, she tells me that I'm gonna be late to dinner or wherever we're going, and sure enough, I'm late. And I remember just like getting all dressed up and shit, and trying to get there on time. You know, I don't know. Look at this view, though. You know, see if I can I turn this shit around? I guess I can't, but I don't know if y'all can see this shit. It's fucking beautiful out here. Look at this. Look at that shit, man. Of course, I can't see what I'm videotaping, so I apologize if you can't see much, but look at that shit, man. Isn't that cool as shit? Like, this place ain't all that bad. I don't know, but I just figured I'd show you all that because this is a random ass video. But I guess that's it. I hope everybody's doing good. I am doing much better. Damn, that's bright, boy. But I hope everybody's good. And if you're not good, I hope you get better. You know, everybody watch out for this fucking Wuhan coronavirus. Everybody keeps telling me, oh no, I think it's a false thing for this, a false thing for that. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's over 90,000 people infected in China, and it's spreading. And that's not even accurate, because how can you be 100% accurate when you can't come in contact with everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, just because, you know, somebody might be showing like sniffly nose and you don't know if they're contaminated or not. They might not even go to the doctor for it. You know, who the hell knows? But, you know, and everybody keeps on saying, well, you know, this virus is only getting people with, you know, weakened immune systems, you know, like babies who haven't built their immune system, or older people who haven't built their immune system. But yet a fucking 34-year-old Chinese guy who was a doctor, you know, who knew his shit, and to me looked healthy as all healthy. I mean, at 34, ended up catching it and dying from it, you know. And he's the one that raised the alarm way before the shit happened. And of course, what happened? Chinese police and the Chinese government and whatever other secret little faction society thing they got going on over there tried to silence him and made him write a letter saying that, you know, he apologizes for spreading rumors when it wasn't spreading shit. It was some real shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just crazy. But I'd still be nervous because, you know, if it's spreading that quick over there, alright, and there's been, what they say is 6 people who have been quarantined over here, not to mention the other fucking people who got flown back over as Americans and are in quarantine now, you know, for 14 days. It just spells disaster. I'm telling you, man. Like, I got a sick feeling about this shit. Like, going from listening to Bill Gates bitch ass talk about, you know, we're not ready for this, and, you know, everybody thinks it's going to be a nuclear war, but that's out of the past. You know, if we're going to have another World War III, it's going to be about bioweapons. I'm like, well, how the fuck do you know that? Like, where are you getting that information from? You know, it's because he obviously fucking knows something. And, you know, he ain't trying to tell nobody, you know? They're a bunch of sick fucks anyway. Rich ass motherfuckers, all sick as shit. Not to mention, you know, Microsoft put out a video game, some pandemic, you know, virus video game or something like that. And then I think he was in like a documentary saying that, you know, that it was gonna happen, or if it did happen, this would happen. I can't remember. And then boom, it just magically shows up. Hey, my name's Corona, and I'm gonna fucking kill all y'all. but then people still think that it's a joke. Like, give me a motherfucking break. Shit ain't no joke, man. I don't believe it's a joke at all. Not for a second. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Go get your masks, you know, and worst comes to worst, you know, you spent a little bit of money on a face mask that you don't need, and maybe you can return. But better be safe than sorry, because I tell you what, if it does break out here, do you realize how many people live in this place and how quickly all that shit's gonna go out? And if it is, you know, this bio war, whatever, don't you think that they're gonna make that shit scarce, so where you can't get any because they want us to die? You know, remember that, 500 million? I think that's what it was. 500 million people need to disappear to make it, you know, not overpopulated, which is a bunch of fucking bullshit too. But what a perfect way with a virus to destroy a bunch of fucking people quickly, real quick. You know, that way they don't get blamed for it because they didn't go out and actually murder these people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, murder them with a gun, whatever the case is. They just hid behind fucking doors and slowly started pushing this little shit virus out here to ruin everybody's lives and kill everyone. I mean, think about it, man. They put that shit up a long time ago. There's a reason why they put that up. And there's a reason why there's a virus going around right now. You know, and everybody's like, oh, don't worry, you know. We're more worried about the flu virus than this coronavirus. And I'm like, yeah, y'all keep thinking that. Like, I get what you're saying, but y'all keep thinking that. I'm telling you right now, shit ain't looking good. It ain't looking good at all. Not over there, you know? And all it takes is for somebody to come back, because they're letting people come back, and start spreading this fucking virus, man. I don't know. It is what it is. Y'all have a good day. I'm hungry. Peace.